One is when you go over and you play on your missions, different daily rewards, which you get 10 of them, obviously, to do every day, every 24 hours. Sometimes when you go over them and you see what they're giving out, so if you're in a quick, if you can't farm every single mission you can, the smartest thing to do is to go and get whatever you want to farm specifically. Like this one has V-Bucks. I can go farm V-Bucks specifically if I want to go for that right now, but I'm trying to show you where schematics come if they're even doing it one. Sometimes they will put on different schematics colors. They will put legendary schematics. They will put epic schematics. They will put rare schematics. Right here they have an epic schematic for a sword. So when you do this mission, you will get that schematic reward. You go into your armory after you unlock your transformation keys, and just like now I have a legendary rifle. If I put in weapons in here, let's say I don't need, which hero would I have more than one? Anyway, so if you take enough points to transfer the schematic, you will get some kind of schematic out of it, and depending on what you get out of it, it's a random generated schematic that drops out. So right there I have enough XP. Why did I choose this girl? Do I have more than one of her? Yes, I still kind of pick what I put in here. It don't matter. Point is, if you put enough points here so it says max on the color that you're trying to get the schematic for, you get some XP out of it, and then you get a gun, and the gun is a random one. Most of the time you get something that you don't have. At least that's been my luck so far. But sometimes you get repeated, and what you can get out of the schematics is pretty much, assault rifles from here, shotguns from here, pistols from here, snipers from here, explosive weapons if they have them, swords, axes, spears, sights, clubs, hardware. The only things you can't get out of llamas or schematic keys is event items. Event items, once you miss them, unless they do another birthday llama, you missed them. So just keep up with the events. Try to get out of Plankerton, because in Canada you start getting 100 tickets per mission you run. Ideally, like I said, your team of nerds, ideally you want to level them up evenly, and ideally you want to be playing missions that are at your level, just so that if you have to solo them, it doesn't feel like such a drag, because most of the time people hate this game because they fail missions after spending materials and traps, and they'll rather not even try to do missions when they're alone in the field. But honestly, if this is a game you enjoy playing, you should be able to solo a mission at any level you play. If you don't want to struggle, be the same level as the mission you're playing so that you don't struggle. If you're going to do a 4x mission, try to be 6 to 8 levels above so you can solo it, because if you're not, you're gonna feel like the mission's too hard to do. If you only level your offense, zombies are gonna take you down quickly. If you only level your tech, zombies are gonna take you down quickly. If you only level up your resistance, you're not gonna do enough damage to kill them. In this game, it's not about killing though, but that's a different thing. So this game has an endless customization, because you can have multiple weapons of the same type. You can grind for experience for them to level them all up. You can grind for perks, so you can level up their perks, increase the rarity. They do more damage, more critical, more bigger magazine size, more elemental damage, regular damage, afflicted damage. So basically, by leveling up the perks, you level up the amount of percentage damage or effect they have. And it's one of those things where you can buy every week. If you farm enough gold, you can buy every week the items from the store, which I haven't done this week yet. I've been kind of putting on a break for a little bit, but anyway, so you farm enough resources here, you can buy, I believe, 2,000 of those every week. This is something recent they started. You can buy enough for 3 perk upgrades from white to green, and with this, I believe you can buy also 3 upgrades every week that go from green to blue. Your schematics, you can also buy schematics from your collection book by having the blue flux, the purple flux, the epic flux, or the legendary flux. You need 100 of each, whatever you're getting out of the book. If you want to collect the collection book items and you want to level them up, just be patient. It takes 2 weeks at this rate right now to be able to buy any item from the store that is legendary, basically. I could buy this item, I could research it, and it will cost me 100 legendary flux plus 60 weapon designs, and then I can level up this weapon. So when I'm done leveling up everything, you know, I can always go back here, buy a weapon from the book, level it up again. I can unslot this weapon, or I can buy a new one. If I unslot it, I get the exact same perks that you see right there, because that's the gun I put in. If I research it, I will get a gun with complete random perks. So, you know, it's one of those things where you can decide what to do. If you want to pull it out for 20 V-Bucks, or if you want to buy a brand new one for flux and schematic design points. But yeah, this game has an endless customization that, you know, it's all based around your schematics, so you can just level them up differently, so you can mess with them. Ideally, when you're doing event items, if you quickly enough get out of Plankerton, you can farm gold. You can end up with multiples of the same also as well, and that way, you know, you can use that for design points, you can use that for leveling them up, different effects on the guns, and you can have more fun with it. You know, it seems like the events are gonna keep coming on Fortnite, so there will be more and more items coming out. So you know, like I said, schematics are the biggest reason why you have a storage the size it is, so you can have multiple of the same, level them up, and have fun with it. It's an endless game where you can always have something to do.